You're watching the three-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. Much more than a home heating provider. LaValle Building Supply, with 12 retail lumberyard locations in New England and celebrating 60 years of serving you with quality products and friendly service. Baba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Baba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. The Innertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region. Additional support is provided by North Cape Design Build.
Hello everybody and welcome to the second game of tonight's doubleheader between the visiting Sunapee Lakers and the home Newport Tigers. For all of us here at Yankee Cable Network, my name is Berkeley Stevens and we're happy to have you here with us. It's an excellent local Lakes region rivalry and we couldn't hope for any better. You're watching the Game of the Week on Yankee Cable Network.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, Propane, and Motor Fuels, with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997, and much further back as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. LaValle Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at LaValle Building Supply. Barton Insurance Agency provides local access to all your business and personal insurance needs, from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. Baba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Baba's award-winning chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Baba's Bar and Grill. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts. With a gallery showcasing local arts and artists, Main Street Bookends in Warner. And North Cape Design Build. Thank all our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
The Division III Newport Tigers enter with a 2-4 record. They dropped a pair of incredibly close games last week, losing to Stevens 53-49 and Monadnock 57-55. The Tigers are hoping for a show-out win tonight over Sunapee. Sunapee, the Lakers, standing in their way, enter with a 4-4 record out of Division IV. They've struggled as of late, losing their last 3 games after starting the season hot with a 4-1 record. This local rivalry is loved by both schools. Just a 10-minute ride away from each other, this is a friendly interdivisional rivalry. Sunapee's boys had all the bragging rights up until recently. The Lakers had beaten the Tigers an astounding 10 straight times, dating back to 2017. Last year, however, in a game of the week that we covered, Newport won 68-22. Caden LeClaire was a big part of that one. He had a total of 31 points, a season high for him. He has since graduated, but he's left a strong pack of Tigers still bolstering this team. Just 35 seconds to tip off here, as we're about to find out who the starters are for tonight's boys game. We'd like to take this moment to thank our incredible lineup of sponsors for their great support. That's Echo Communications, HR Cloth, Kearsarge Heating, Barton Insurance, La Valley Middleton Building Supply, Bubba's Bar and Grill, and additional support from North Cape Design Build. If you or your business would like to support local sports here or coverage on YCN, you can contact us at info@ycnnow.com. And it looks like we are ready for tip-off here as the Lakers head out to the court. Tigers out there as well. Aaron Fellows to take this tip. The last time these two teams met, Fellows scored 14 points for the Tigers. And he tips that one forward as the Tigers start this one with some momentum. Christian Forsyth with a bounce pass in, trying to find Fellows. The two can't connect, but it is off a Laker. And the Tigers will inbound this one onto their own offensive basket. Far side corner, kicked out to Fellows straight away. Now Gabe Howe with it here. Calls for some motion on the play as Fellows cuts through. Forsyth, pass over to Howe. Howe to Fellows up top, the three. Off the backboard, off the rim, and it stays out. The Tigers, though, jetting right back into the play, stealing it away, but called for a travel. Nearly a burst of defensive excellence led to the first points of this game, but a travel had other plans. Nice job by Sam Kress, weaving his way through a pack of Tigers, kicks out the three-point pass. That one doesn't fall through. Getting the rebound there was Adrian Sanchez for Newport. Tyson DePaulo with it here, wants to go to work and get inside that paint. Howe slings one across, that one almost stolen away. Tyson DePaula slings it all the way across the court. Fellows moves inside, off the glass and in. And Fellows opens the scoring. Lakers with a fast break play, take it straight to the cup. Excellent job there. Brock Kangas with the finish. 2-2 as Tyson DePaula pulls up a three and knocks it down. 5-2, Tigers leading over the Lakers. Now Sunapee in response. What can they do? Sam Gaudette with a pass over to Kangas, and the three is good in response. Kangas with Sunapee's total of 5. Here's DePaula working inside. Short pass out to Fellows. Nice creative pass to try and get an opportunity in close. The play didn't work. It results in a three-pointer that's followed up and put home by Fellows. 4 points for Aaron Fellows. Newport leads 7-5 over Sunapee. Mike Seymour pass to Sam Gaudette for a free three. That one off the back of the rim. Gaudette has it back here. Ditches the long-range try, kicks one out to Kangas. Finally looking human, Kangas can't knock down his third consecutive shot. Forsyth to the corner to Fellows, and now they move it to DePaula. You can see that every single possession, Tyson DePaula just wants to go with a burst of speed into the scorer's domain. He wants to take it straight to the basket. We'll see how much success he has with that. Now the Lakers, back to work they go. Nice over-the-head pass. Finds Dylan Smith. He's in some trouble in the corner, able to find Sam Gaudette again. Gaudette with it here. Tried to sling one across. DePaula swats it. The Tigers get the steal. Rifle pass over to Fellows. Little body contact as he went up for the shot. All clean though, no foul called. Nice defense by the Lakers. Now it's Smith with it. Gaudette here. Spins to his left, kicks one out. Sam Kress, the three, no. Rolls off the rim, stays out. Kangas got the rebound, Fellows got the steal. He comes in and dishes to DePaula. Difficult shot as he kind of bobbled the pass a little bit. And DePaula didn't have the finesse to put that one through. Diving into the play though, almost caused a turnover. It will be a Sunapee ball, but what an effort by Tyson DePaula. Pace of this game has not disappointed through the first 4 minutes. There's been some excellent high school hoops so far, as I say it. A pass hits off the back of Dylan Smith's head, but the Lakers still have possession. Kress with it here, weaves through two Tigers. And there's a foul called as he was driving through. Nice burst of speed there from Sam Kress to create a chance. And now Sunapee can inbound from just under the basket. Newport will take a 30-second timeout as head coach Robert Clark in his third season, he'd like to talk this one over without letting the Lakers build up too much momentum. You can watch our Yankee Chronicle, the who, what, where, and when show of the region. You can always catch that at ycnnow.com. And stay tuned at the end of this telecast, as always, for the HR Cloth Kearsarge Heating Turning Up the Heat Player of the Game, where we pick the competitor that had the greatest impact on today's contest. We were lucky enough to catch the girls' game just before this. Newport's Skylar Nelson was the HR Cloth Kearsarge Heating Turning Up the Heat Player of the Game in that one. Out of the timeout and ready to go. The Lakers have this one just under the basket they're attempting to score on. It's Brock Kangas to inbound. Breaks the play open, finds Kress with a nice pass. Kress bounced one over to Kangas, and he gave it right back. Mike Seymour dishes one inside. That one's gonna be taken away. Christian Forsythe rifles one up to Aaron Fellows. Tyson DePaula throws a bullet down low on the Forsythe. He puts it home and draws out the foul. He'll head to the stripe to try and make it three. Here's one more look. Fellows with the feed to DePaula, and then the overhand laser of a pass to Forsythe down low. He finishes the chance. Shooting one free throw here. Forsythe splashes in that free throw. 10-5, Newport lead over Sunapee. Nice handles there by Kress to create a shot here for Kangas. That one doesn't go. Getting the rebound is Forsythe. Head up all the way. Dylan Smith coming in to try and get some pickpocketing going on. The Lakers will have it back as Smith was able to draw out a jump ball off of that. One thing that's difficult for Sunapee this season is their depth. They've only got 2 players off the bench. That causes some problems for them, even if they've got a lead in the first half. Teams can often inch their way back in the third and fourth quarter just because Sunapee can get so tired. Here's Mike Seymour, one of the seniors for Sunapee. Pass one off short to Sam Gaudette. Now Dylan Smith. Sam Kress here with a little handoff. Eben Berube, who just checked into the game. Mike Seymour, nice jump shot inside the paint. He needs to have a big game against these Tigers. Seymour is such a part of this Sunapee offense. He was an excellent part last year on his junior season. Forsythe with the three. It takes its time, but it does stay out. Off the baseline it hits, touching a Laker last, and the Tigers will keep it. Pass in, finds Forsythe, pulls up, mid-range jumper. Nothing but net there for Forsythe. He's already got 5. Seymour driving, puts up a floater. There's gonna be no basket here. We'll pick up the play from the sideline. Looks like the foul was on Newport's Gabe Howe. 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Mike Seymour here. Nice soft pass over to Sam Gaudette. And he makes good on it. That was a three-pointer from Gaudette. Makes the score 12-10. Newport still leading. Good ball movement here from the Tigers. Stolen away, Mike Seymour got his head up as he crosses half court. He'll slow down the offense. Pass over to Sam Kress, who loves to go to work with those handles. Won't do it that time. Bounces one over to Smith. Smith driving, kicks it out. And that will be a backcourt violation there. Camden Polari checks in for the first time as Adrian Sanchez will get a rest on the bench. Polari, one of the great football players of this Tigers team, who were runner-up. Almost won that state championship, but fell just short after an undefeated regular season. Foul called here. This one's on Sam Kress, his first. Forsythe pulls up the corner three. Splashed in. That one's stolen away by Gabe Howe. Sunapee couldn't quite develop the offense. Howe tries to go behind the spine on the handle, and he lost it. .8 seconds to play here. In our first bit of action between these two teams. Sam Kress trying to coordinate one with Brock Kangas there. They turn it over. Forsythe to the cup. Couldn't make the layup, but he does get the pay up as Sunapee foul. One more look at that last Forsythe drive. Sam Gaudette with the hard defense trying to keep those arms up and make it a clean play, but still a foul the result. Forsythe makes the first one. Violation on the shooter there. Second free throw, no good. Forsythe leading the game right now with 9 points. Already being at 9. Forsythe knows that this year, even though he's just a junior, it's likely his job to lead this team alongside with Aaron Fellows, the two pretty much co-captains for the Tigers, as Mike Seymour kicks one out to Sam Kress. He's got all the time in the world. That one off the front of the rim. Seymour gets the board, goes up with it. He'll head to the line to shoot two. I believe the foul was on Forsythe here. Looks like it was actually on Camden Polari, his first of the game. Seymour misses the first of 2 free throws. They'll try and make it a 5-point game with 22 seconds to play. That one kicks off the backboard, stays out. Polari passes up to Forsythe. Pressed hard by Seymour here. Seymour showing some good defensive effort. Now the Tigers making their way inside, navigating this Laker defense. Kangas got the rebound, tried to sling one off a Tiger and did successfully though, so Sunapee could keep possession. Only 4 seconds remain here in the quarter. As Sunapee will try and beat the buzzer. 2 seconds now. One, Polari steals it away. No final shot for this quarter. And after one, it's Newport 16, Sunapee 10.
The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. Much more than a home heating provider. La Valley Building Supply, with 12 retail lumberyard locations in New England and celebrating 60 years of serving you with quality products and friendly service. Baba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Baba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Martin Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. The Intertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region. Additional support is provided by North Cape Design Build.
Well, last year it really was all Caden LeClaire. There was some somewhat well-rounded scoring from Newport. Carter Pilari, Camden's older brother, who's no longer on the team, he had 9 in that game. Forsyth had 10. With his next basket, he could surpass that in this game already, and we're only through one quarter. So Forsyth clearly doing the work in the off-season, and it's paying off for him. Aaron Fellows had 14. As far as returners go, that would be the highest any returner had against Sunapee. 8 fresh minutes back up on the clock. We'll see if Sunapee's able to adjust and chisel their way back in to this 8-point deficit, or 6-point deficit, pardon me. One of our underwriters today is Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor. They have over 16 years of providing hungry patrons with high-quality food and friendly service, and their mission is to deliver a remarkable experience to every guest. We'll be starting this second quarter right in front of our table here. Tyson DePaul is going to inbound this one for the Tigers' upcoming possession. Look at the Tigers generating a look without a dribble, just passing. Moving the feet of those Sunapee Lakers on defense, finding an open look. They couldn't hit it. Here's Mike Seymour. His response three is excellent. 5 points for Mike Seymour so far. Gabe Howe, DePaula. Trying to rifle one through. That one does hit off Dylan Smith and it goes out of bounds, so it will be a Tiger ball. Nice clean inbound play there. Finds Fellows. Brady Minkler with it here, his first couple touches of the game in this shift. Minkler gets it back with space to shoot off the front side of the rim. Offensive rebound by the Tigers. Second chance try, no good. Adrian Sanchez with a good second chance opportunity. That's what the Tigers love to see, even if they don't fall. You just want those to be surplus for your team. What an excellent pass and a feed. Sam Kress with the finish. Angus and Kress have connected on a few nice plays for the Lakers. Now it's a 1-point game. Sunapee only trailing by 1. DePaula, no-look pass to Fellows, and they work it down low. That one off the bottom of the rim. Angus fights for it. It's down to the floor, and it's back up. Offensive foul called here. Mike Seymour draws it out. That foul was on Aaron Fellows, too. Good Tiger to draw it out on if you're a Sunapee Laker. Here's Seymour. Goes to work on DePaula. DePaula gets the block. Swats it down. Nothing but pumpkin. That was clean from DePaula. It stays a Sunapee ball as they have it right under the basket for the inbound, but look at this. Stays with the head fake and the move to the right from Seymour, and then the swat into the student section. That was excellent stuff from Tyson DePaula. Clean inbound by Seymour and the Lakers. But we've got a blocking foul called here. It looks like this one's on DePaula. And it is. Seymour from under the hoop, inbounds that one. Kangas with it. Pass over to Kress. He'll make his way toward straightaway range. They set up the offense, starting to wheel around those forwards. Seymour has it here. Fakes the shot. Bought a little bit of space for Kress. He didn't pull the trigger. Now into the corner, it's Seymour again. Wants to go inside, wants to drive baseline. Instead, it's a clean steal for Christian Forsythe, and he lays it in easy with the left hand. That's 11 points for Christian Forsythe. The steal and the real deal end to end. Dylan Smith, the three-pointer doesn't fall for him. Kress trying to swat the rebound back towards Smith. That one actually goes out of bounds. Forsythe wasting no time. This kid's on fire. No extinguisher required. They're saying the hoop is good there for Forsythe, so he's now got 13. But I believe there was a foul on Adrian Sanchez after the shot. That's what that last whistle was about. Kress up to Kangas. Kangas pulls the trigger beyond the arc, knocks it down in response. 21-18. Nice feed inside to find Forsythe. He'll spin and dish it back out. DePaula trying to weave his way through. Kress the handoff to Seymour. Now Berube driving, bounce pass. Wanted to find Kangas, nearly did. Good play design. Just a matter of inches off the mark. And Christian Forsythe, pass over to DePaula. 4:30 left here in the first half. Fast passing here by the Tigers. You can hear it hit off the palms of all of their hands. They're moving the ball so well as a team, trying to keep it in here, and that one hit off the sideline. It will be a Laker ball. Generating offense without the dribble. That's the modern game. You love to see the Tigers implementing it so well. Haven't gotten them all the results they were hoping for, though. Only leading by 3 right now over Sunapee, who can tie it back up with this possession. Here's Kangas with it. Near side, pass over to Berube. Now it's Kress, straight away. Surveys his options. Everyone's outside right now. Working on the perimeter here. Bounce pass, no look in to Dylan Smith. What a feed by Brock Kangas. The blind fine dime. That's Smith's first 2 points of the game. One more time, the turnaround jumper that goes for him. And it's a 1-point game with that, 21-20. Tigers leading, but Sunapee with a nice stop on their last defensive effort, and here comes Kress crashing in. Fouled on his way. That foul on Noah Fryman, his first of the game. Kress at the line shooting 2, misses the first. Could tie the game up here with this next free throw. And the Sunapee senior ties it up. 3 points so far for Sam Kress. And we're knotted here at 21. DePaula inside, Fellows has it. Now DePaula faking the shot, driving, and he's fouled. DePaula will head to the stripe. Looks like that foul was on Mike Seymour. DePaula misses the first. And that one stays out. Offensive rebound by Polari. The Tigers get it to DePaula again from the corner. No good. Forsythe, the follow-up. No. Tigers can't buy one. 0 for 4 on this possession, but they've got it back. Pass over to Fellows, the three. That one's good. Any way you can. Fellows has a total of 7. Ruby just couldn't handle that pass, and the Tigers have the ball back just like that. Gabe Howe to Forsythe. He's got the hot hand. Cooled off for that shot. It stayed out. Dylan Smith with it here. Feeds one up to Sam Kress, and he's called out of bounds on the sideline. Howe with it. Skips one over to Forsythe. And you can see the Lakers double teaming Forsythe now for the first time. Howe bouncing one in. Polari kicks it out. DePaula, the three, no. Rebounded by Forsythe, and he'll bank it in with some nice window work. 15 for Forsythe. Already having quite the game just through the first half. We've got 2 minutes left in it. Berube, 3-ball from the corner, no good. Polari with the rebound, the feed up to Forsythe. Bounce pass stolen away by Brock Kangas. And Sunapee will take a 30-second timeout here to come up with a game plan here for the last minute 52 seconds of the first half. H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating has full service offerings of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. They've also got their Muddy Paws Pet Wash and Auto Bath Car Wash located in Kentucky, New Hampshire. Barton Insurance Agency supports you and your community. Ben says one size fits all just does not apply to insurance, which is why every client gets Barton Insurance individual attention. And additional support for the Game of the Week is being provided in part by North Cape Design Build. And if you or your business would like to support our programming, please contact us at info@ycnnow.com. You can also always find all of our contact information at the bottom of the landing page on ycnnow.com. Out of the timeout and ready to rumble here. It's a 5-point game to close out this first half. Minute 52 remain here. Newport leading by 5 over the visiting Lakers from Sunapee. These teams are playing interdivisionally. Newport is a D3 school, Sunapee is a D4 school, but they play each other every single year, oftentimes twice a year. Kangas pulls up the three. This kid's got it this game. His third three-pointer of the game. He's got 11 points. Now Newport stopped on offense. Kress wrestling with it here. Jump ball called. Benefits Sunapee. Kangas to Kress. Hicks' move drives the lane. That one rebounded by Howe. Kress balling out tonight. Gets the steal and a flash bounce pass to Kangas. No good. Kress tried to put it back. I believe the basket's not going to count, but Kangas was fouled on his layup. So he'll head to the line. Nice feed, too, from Kress. And then fouled by DePaula. Kangas makes the first one. 26-25, 1 point game. Brock Kangas, the junior, ties it up. Perfect from the line in that trip. DePaula, the pass over to Forsyth. Now feeding one into the corner. Three-pointer with too much on it. It's going to be a green ball coming out. Aaron Fellows back into the game. Kangas trapped in the corner, not allowed to dribble, passes to Berube, loses the handle between his legs. And on the sideline, the Tigers will pick up the play. "40 seconds left. Here in the first half, it's been entertaining so far. Tied up at 26. Here's Tyson DePaula. The long jumper falls for him. DePaula's got 5. Pass up the court, and then they sling it across, defended by the Tigers. The Lakers will have it from the sideline. Kangas to Kress, 15 left. Back to Kangas, wanted to feed one across. Lakers able to keep possession here. Got a whistle blown. I believe it's going to be a foul on Gabe Howe. And it is. Gabe Howe and the Tigers picks up that foul. 7 seconds remain. Looks like the Lakers will have the last laugh with the possession here. Evan Berube getting stared down from the student section. Makes the first of 2. Back to a 1 point game. Berube's second, no good. Offensive rebound by Sunapee. They put up a second chance try, no good. Sanchez gets it for the Tigers. 3 seconds left. One final shot, Fellows, no good. After one half, what a game it's been. Newport 28, Sunapee 27.
The Lake Sunapee region is one of the few communities in the country where you can ski year-round. During the summer season, the lake provides water skiing, fishing, swimming, and boating. During the winter, Mount Sunapee Resort, located at the south end of the lake, is one of the most popular ski and snowboard destinations in New Hampshire. The views of Lake Sunapee from the trails in Sun Bowl are spectacular. For more information about visiting our beautiful area, contact the Lake Sunapee Region Chamber of Commerce.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuel, integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Main Street Bookends of Warner. For books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.
To break down some of the scoring for you, Newport has 15 out of their 28 points coming from Christian Forsythe. Last year against this team, he scored a total of 10. He's a leader on this team, and it is showing. As well as Forsythe, Tyson DePaula, he's got a total of 5. And then with 7 points, Aaron Fellows. And for Sunapee, Brock Kangas, he's got 13 points, 3 3-pointers. Being a part of that, Sam Kress, he's played excellent. The facilitator for this team, he's only got 3 points, but he's got a handful of assists. Evan Berube, we just saw him make his first point from the free throw line. Mike Seymour's got 5. Sam Gaudette drained a 3, and Dylan Smith banked one in for 2. We'll be back with the second half of action just after this break here. Stay tuned to the YCN Game of the Week.
Need roof trusses? LaValle Middleton is the place. LaValle has been building them longer than anyone in New England. With 4 computerized saws and assembly tables, a great workforce, and free delivery. We have the capacity and the lowest price. In Newport, we assemble door units with state-of-the-art equipment. We build countertops for kitchen and baths in laminates, corian, and wood. In Middleton, we own one of the largest sawmills in the Northeast. We do not knowingly let anyone, anywhere beat our prices. We work with builders and tradesmen to offer roofing, siding, and window replacement. Replacement of your old house windows is a worthwhile thing to do, but it's not a reason to overpay. Call LaValle. We offer many choices in the best brands at substantial savings. Call or visit any of the LaValle Middleton stores for all your building needs.
Your one-stop do-it-yourself solution.
Hello, David.
Good morning, Abby.
Happy 75th celebration, and I should mention that you are only 4 years younger, so it's not your 75th birthday as well. It's just MJ
Not
Harrington.
quite. That is correct.
Congratulations on such a huge milestone for any business, but specifically you guys right here in the heart of Newport. How's it feel to be celebrating 75 years?
It's pretty overwhelming when I start to think about the fact that we've been fortunate to hang around for 75 years and hope to do so for a long time into the future. The business actually started, though, my aunt and uncle bought a going business that had been run by a guy named Maurice Downing for about 22 years. And then, interestingly, Uncle Mike and Aunt Phyllis ran it for 22, had no children, sold it to my dad, who had been a watchmaker since the Second World War. He went to school on the GI Bill. But my Uncle Mike, most people are not aware, had to quit school in 8th grade to support his family during the Depression.
Wow.
So he was really kind of self-made guy, and he was a self-taught watchmaker. He loved me. He was a natural mechanic, so he fixed everything from electric razors to clocks to watches, and they lived above the store, so they just worked all the time. So after their 22-year hitch, they were ready to retire and move to Florida. And having no children, they had that flexibility.
Sure.
So the store really began, though, back in the 1800s, and there was a gentleman by the name of Woodbury, Amos Woodbury, and then he sold to a guy after his son George joined him. They sold to an N.A. Norrie, and there were a couple of changes along the way, and then Mr. Downing bought the business in the 20s and made it somehow survive through the Great Depression, and was very active in this community as Rotarian and other service organizations. I guess the theme of service seems to run deep in the business, and it was something my dad and uncles, and my aunt were very clear about. They just said, hey, listen, you're here to serve the community in whatever way, so sometimes we can be serving in capacities other than the actual jewelry world, but it's just fun to be part of that. So
definitely.
that's how it's evolved in 1992. 22 years, interestingly, after Dad, and it wasn't planned this way, but he had the helm for 22 years and sold it to my brother Jeff and I. And then my brother Jeff moved to Denver in 1996, I believe, and I bought him out. So I've sort of disrupted that chain of 22 years because I've been at it now for 31 years. And during that time, my first job was actually in New London. We opened a store in New London in 1976. And that was my first official job. And Phyllis and Mike Harrington came out of retirement to help me out for 3 months. And then come January 1st, they were gone. And they just said, you're on your own. So we hired one other person. And it was a small operation, but we were there for almost 20 years. And in the interim, we opened a store in Claremont in 1990. And that store was around for 20 years. And we closed that store in 2010.
Wow.
And really focused on this location. This has really been the heart and soul of our business forever, and we have old repairs that go back to 1952. We have an old watch we have not been able to find a family for, so it's in the downstairs vault. Hopefully someday we'll make a connection and a grandchild or somebody will be able to identify it as their grandmothers or.
How cool is that?
So yeah, we hang on to everything. We've got a lot of space with big vault upstairs, but the same size vault downstairs. So we have a lot of storage area for really nice things.
I'm sure if some of those pieces could talk, you would love to know what they could say.
I sure would.
Talk about today currently. Obviously, you're still very successful because you just celebrated 75 years, but the staff and everything makes this such a wonderful place to be.
But I like the idea, media lady Stephanie said, let's do a picture every day for 75 days.
I loved it.
And it was such fun because I had no idea. I just gave her all the pictures I could find.
Sure.
And she found a bunch more, and I had no idea every day what would be on the
It was a really fun thing to see
page.
and be able to see somebody and say, hey, I know exactly who that is. So really fun. Well, David, I hope that you every day just feel like you've done such great success here for MJ Harrington's, and I'm sure you've made your aunt and uncle very, very proud because they're the ones that got you here to start this wonderful thing.
They did. Thank you very much for being
David.
here, Abby.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Main Street Bookends of Warner, for books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.
Welcome back, everybody. About to start the second half between Newport and Sunapee. It's been an excellent game so far, to say the least. Newport leading by just 1 point to close out that first half. Newport won the last meeting between these two teams. That was on February 1st, 2023. It was 70-52. They also won the meeting before that, January 9th last year in this building, 68-22. Before that, Sunapee had a 10-game winning streak against these Tigers. They've got their best chance in a couple years to get that win streak back on track. Here's a three-pointer from Aaron Fellows. That one gathered by Brock Kangas. Kangas had a superb first half for Sunapee. He's got 13 points so far. Pass to Kangas down low. It slipped just through his fingers. Howe gets the steal. Howe up now to Fellows. Fellows all the way across to DePaula. They've got a three-point try here off the hands of Howe. Rebounded by Forsythe. He works his way back inside. Banks that one in. 17 total points for Christian Forsythe. Sam Kress bursts by a pair of Tigers. And And he's called for a travel as he tried to pull up there, just lifted that pivot foot an inch. That's all you need. Fellows to Howe, they sling it across. Forsyth inside, triple team, no way to work by that. It'll be a Tiger turnover here. Nice defense in tight by the Lakers. Brock Kangas gets some space off the screen. His three-pointer rebounded by Fellows. Fellows looks to Howe. Howe passes over to Forsyth. Tried to dribble behind his back. Sam Kress with a clean steal. Skipping one over to Kangas, and the two connect on a nice pass, but Kangas couldn't finish it. Still 30-27 Tigers. And Fellows on a fast break response play. Banks one in. That's 9 points for Aaron Fellows. Sam Kress bursts by the full court press from the Tigers. Puts up a circus shot layup, and it falls for Kress. What a hoop. That's 5 points for Sam Kress, the flashy guard. DePaula pump fakes a three, takes it from a different angle. That one doesn't fall for him. Kress gets the rebound, feeds Seymour. Seymour, nice move, working his way inside. Pulls up for a jumper. That one doesn't go. Out to Forsyth, guarded by Seymour, and like a cat chasing a laser, he's sent spiraling. Forsyth couldn't knock down the three. Still a 3-point lead for Newport here. Kress crosses half court, makes his move inside. Quick feed to Seymour in the corner. That one blocked by Forsyth, but Smith is able to get it. Still alive for Sunapee. Kress from the corner. Kicks it out. Smith to Kangas. Now Kangas taking a little bit more time here. Gaudette loses it. DePaula gets the steal in transition. Bounce pass over to Forsyth. And the window wizard points delivered. 2 more for Christian Forsyth. He's got 19. That one assisted by DePaula. Kress in some trouble near us. Able to feed Gaudette. Gives it right back. Kress pushing toward the hoop. Foul called. I believe this one's going to be on Adrian Sanchez. Nope, they elect Gabe Howe. The guilty fouler for that one. Still Sunapee here. After that first inbound attempt. Brock Kangas to inbound. They break the stack play, feeding Kress in the corner. Kress going to work with the handles again. Spins that one in. The glass with the assist on the twist. Sam Kress has got 15 points. Another look here. Kress goes in, double teamed. That's actually 7 points for Kress. I had him crossed up with Brock Kangas. But he's at the line to try and make it a 3-point play. That one hits off the front of the rim. No good. Forsyth gathers it. And Forsyth pulling up, splashing it in. 22 for Christian Forsyth. Kress to Kangas, the two have been a great connection. That basket doesn't go for him that time. 37-31, the Tigers extended their lead after that last Forsyth three-pointer. We've got a jump ball called here. It'll benefit Sunapee. This one was a 1-point game at halftime, so incredibly close between these teams. But as I mentioned in the first quarter, Sunapee lacking depth on that bench. They get into trouble late in the games when they get tired. Here's Mike Seymour trying to do it himself. He's fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line. Some tough basketball there by Seymour. Mike Seymour's got 5 points for these Lakers tonight. Trying to bring them back to within 5. And that one stays out. Rebounded by Sanchez. Tigers making their way up the court. DePaula feeds Forsythe. He moves inside the arc for the long two. Seymour fighting for the rebound. Minkler takes it away for the Tigers. DePaula driving baseline, had that one kick off his pinky toe. It goes out of bounds. Official saying it touched a Laker last, so Tigers keep it. And here's Forsythe trying to go to work on Seymour. The best defender on the Lakers, not making it easy. Back to Forsythe, open look this time off the front of the rim. Kress gets the rebound. Kress dribbling down low, nearly had it taken away. Gaudet has it now for the Lakers. Gaudet moves inside, spins back, wants to go to the paint. Gaudet with a hard-working hoop. He's got 5. And DePaula, the head fake, buys some space. Pulls up the 3, couldn't knock it down. Kress gets a rebound or a steal and finishes the layup. 9 points for Sam Kress. Forsythe, the open look, and it's knocked in for another 3. 25 for Forsythe. Swatted that one, but it's right into the hands of Sam Kress. Another block. Make your way to the edge of your seats for this replay. The Tigers defense, phenomenal. Forsythe batting that one toward Kress, and then DePaula says, would you like some seconds? Lakers inbound to Berube, now it's Gaudet. Into the corner once more. Seymour floats one up to Berube, he gives it back. Now they've got Kress straight away, a screen set for him. Dylan Smith gonna be trying to move his way through. I believe they might have called something on Aaron Fellows here, as he didn't let Kress by. They're gonna call that one on 45, Camden Polari. Didn't have my eyes on him in the last play. Not sure what the foul was. But it leads to an inbound here for the Lakers. Or maybe even some free throws. Yes, some free throws. That put them in the bonus. Kress makes the first one. He's in double figures now. He's got 10. And he makes it a 4-point game. That one stays out. Rebounding is Fellows. Now to Forsythe, guarded by Seymour. Seymour not making it easy. It's going to remain a Tiger ball here as Seymour just had that one trickle off his fingertips trying to gather it. DePaula with a long feed out to Howe, who whips one to Forsythe. Inside to Polari. Nice passing, the fadeaway Jay. Polari gets it to go. His first basket of the game is a big one. Now it's back to a 6-point lead for Newport. Here's Sam Gaudet spinning down low. Offensive foul called. Polari on the other end after making the fadeaway. What a sequence for Camden Polari. Here's one more look at it. You can see Gaudette spinning down low, Polari in great positioning. Basket was good, so excellent defense there by Polari to draw out the charge. Now it's DePaula, the corner three. Backside of the rim, Kress gets it. Kress, quick as they get, end to end, swatted twice. He's definitely headed to the line after that. They're gonna call that one on Tyson DePaula. I believe that's his third foul of the game. Puts Kress back at the line, 2 for 4 on free throws tonight. And it takes its time, but he's 3 for 5. Left that one a bit short. Fighting for the rebound, Polari does get it. Under a minute left here in the third quarter. That one fed out to Fellows, the long jumper, no good. Inside to Forsyth, gets the offensive rebound and puts it back. 27 for Forsyth. I am running out of space next to his name. Mike Seymour with it here. Brock Kangas, it's a long jumper, backside of the rim. Looked like Berube got the last touch on that one. Tiger ball, 33 seconds to play in the quarter. Gabe Howe steps inside the arc, puts up the long floating jumper with an encore of hang time, but it goes through for 2. The feed to Seymour, inside he goes, and the basket is good and the foul. Mike Seymour with a nice finish on the other end. Good feed all the way up the court by Sam Kress. Seymour shooting 1 here, trying to make it a 6-point game. That one no good. Lakers unable to get the rebound. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. This is Fellows guarded by Seymour. Kicks one out, Forsyth. The 3 falls. It's a 3-quarter 30 bomb for Forsyth, and his points close out the quarter. Newport leading 49-39 over Sunapee.
The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. Much more than a home heating provider. LaValle Building Supply, with 12 retail lumberyard locations in New England and celebrating 60 years of serving you with quality products and friendly service. Baba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Baba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. The Innertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region. Additional support is provided by North Cape Design Build.
So where are all those points coming from? Well, Forsyth has 30, so we've only got to come up with 19. Tyson DePaula's got 5, Gabe Howe's got a pair. Aaron Fellows having a nice game himself. He's got 9, and Camden Polari had a nice fadeaway jumper for 2 points. And then on the other end, drew out a charge from Sunapee, and that helped expand the lead even further. 10 points, largest lead of the night for these Tigers. As for Sunapee, they've got 2 great scorers on their team. Brock Kangas, he's got 13 points. Sam Kress seems like he's everywhere on both ends of the court. He's only got 11, but I believe he's getting close to a double-double, maybe even a triple-double with rebounds and steals. I wish I had those stats for you. Sadly, I don't. Edmund Berube has got a point. Mike Seymour, he's been working extra hard on defense. He's only got 7 on offense, but on defense is really where he's made his difference. Sam Gaudet's got 5, Dylan Smith has 2. And that's everyone. Can Sunapee chisel their way back? They're down 10 with 1 quarter to play. I started my broadcasting career 2.5 years ago now up here in New Hampshire. I've gotten to see a few Sunapee teams. I've got to say this is the best Sunapee team I've gotten to commentate in those 3 years. Seymour gets a nice steal down low. Good start to the quarter here for Sunapee. Berube back to Seymour. Seymour calls a play. Gets it to Kress straight away before setting a screen on DePaulo. Kress doesn't opt to move through it. Instead gets it to Kangas, who then passes one over to Berube. Lakers offense taking their time. They want those high percentage shots. Seymour nearly lost it. Fed Kress, kicked one out to Smith. The 3, front of the rim, no good. Fellows gets it. Fellows carries it up the court, challenging Mike Seymour. The shot's no good. Second chance try, no. Third chance, no. Forsythe, who but Forsythe to make it. The 4th attempt, and he's got 32 points. Sam Kress, nice feed over to Kangas from the corner, no good. DePaula grabs it. Up the court to Fellows, and a charge called on Fellows. Excellent job there by Seymour. I've been saying he's been working hard on defense, and he shows you all there. It's a 12-point game. Only 2 points scored so far in the first minute 10 of our 4th quarter. Of course, they were by Christian Forsythe. Of course. Most I've seen in a game is 38. Barris Fortier put up 38 for Newmarket against Sunapee. That happened last year for OICN Game of the Week. Forsythe may end up #1 on my own personal broadcaster high scores after this game. Berube driving down low, trying to split a pair of Tigers. Loses that one over the baseline. Illegal screen there called on Adrian Sanchez as he tried to aid Gabe Howe in his movement through. And it looks like we've got a full timeout taken here. 30-second timeout taken here. Good time for Sunapee to jot up a game plan. They're chasing 12 points with 6.5 minutes left. It's been an excellent game so far. We'd like to take this moment to thank our lineup of sponsors for their great support, making it all possible. Echo Communications, HR Clough, Kearsarge Heating, Barton Insurance Agency, La Valley Milton Building Supply, Bubba's Bar and Grill, and additional support from North Cape Design Build. Please do your part by thanking them, supporting local sports coverage. And always keep a listen to the reads. It's always good to support those companies that are supporting your local student athletes in your area. As we resume here after the timeout, Smith inbounds, that one nearly taken away by Sanchez, but we'll replay that inbound. Seymour's got it in some trouble, dished one out that found Sam Kress. He tries to handle his way through, and it looks like a reaching foul may be called here. They call it a push. Either way, that foul was committed on to Sam Kress, and the Lakers inch their way up the court. Sunapee's only committed 2 fouls in this game. They've been incredibly disciplined, and that's what they need. No free points here for the Tigers. And now a hold called on Adrian Sanchez. Kangas inbounds, Gaudette to Kress. Feed Kangas. Looks like Gaudette had some offensive foul there when he tried to move by Kangas and his guard. That's Gaudette's second foul of the game. Tigers make their way down the court. Howe to DePaula, underhand feed over to Forsythe. This kid's on fire, are you kidding? Another 3 and he's got 35. Mike Seymour to silence the home crowd, can't make that fast break layup. Now it's Aaron Fellows. Pulls up from 3, no. Forsythe chasing after the rebound, they say the ball's off him last. Eben Berube is back into the game. Sam Gaudette heads to the bench for a brief rest. Smith inbounds, bounces that one to Seymour. He feeds Kress through the middle, behind the spine, dribble. Kick out to Kangas. Bought some space for Kress. The 3-pointer, front of the rim, no. Smith with the rebound, in tight, and he puts it back. Dylan Smith with a tough 2 right there. He's got a total of 4. It's 54-41, Newport still leading. Tyson DePaula, Christian Forsythe. Inside, floats one up, no good. Fellows tried to follow it. Kangas ended up getting the defensive rebound. Mike Seymour, a little handoff here. Brock Kangas launches one from straight away. And they call a travel here. A little miscommunication on the Tigers defense, fighting among themselves for the rebound, ending up traveling. Inbound play, they find Berube, and now Kangas has it, some space up top. Back over to Seymour, that's a long 3. Howe with no trouble collecting that. They've got this one to DePaula. Feeds Howe inside, not enough space to shoot. Forsythe shovels one back to DePaula. The Tigers from the corner put up a 3. Fellows able to get it on the other side, spinning and putting it back. Nice twist by Aaron Fellows. Fellows now has 11. He enters double digits. Brock Kangas, that's a 2, had his foot just barely on the line. But Kangas has 15 points. He's the game-high scoring leader for Sunapee right now. Nice pass inside, Kangas swats it away. What a block, but Fellows gets it back. Second chance, no, Polari gets it. Forsythe, little bucket shot, and it goes for him. Everything's falling for Forsythe. He's got 37 points. The home team, the Tigers, now leading by 14. Largest lead of the night for them. Kress, Smith, Kangas rattles around, but no good. And the Lakers back off the press, letting the Tigers transition freely through half court. They feed Fellows for the turnaround jumper, and he makes it look easy. And that draws out the timeout from Sunapee. They're going to call a full here. "37 points for Christian Forsythe. If he makes one more basket, a 2 or a 3, that's the most points I've seen a high school hooper score in a game in the last 3 years since I've been broadcasting. What a treat it's been to watch, and what a game to do it in. This local rivalry between the Newport Tigers and the Sunapee Lakers. Always a fun one to watch. I myself was a Kearsarge kid, but we loved playing these two teams. You play on travel teams with the other guys, You see him skiing at Mount Sunapee. Everyone's pretty familiar with the other team after 4 years playing on varsity or JV. You kind of get to see how they're built up through the years. And in the last 2 years, Newport, they've gotten the better of this Sunapee boys team. Taking the rivalry back. And they're running with it as of recent, but compared to last year, much better game from Sunapee. Last time we saw these teams, Newport won 64-22. A statement win over Sunapee, but now Sunapee is back. They've got a strong team in Division 4. Started the season hot with a 4-1 record. You can see why. The effort is looking great for these Lakers. Kress called for a travel there. That's the one call so far in both these games we've covered I'm not sure I agree with. I don't think Kress moved that pivot foot. He's got a half smile on his face because he may not agree with it either. Tigers feed that one back across half court to Howe. Howe rifles one inside to Fellows. Fellows is blocked hard by Gaudet. Hands straight up, no foul called. Seymour's got it here. Kangas in the corner. Takes a step to his left, puts up the triple, no good. Forsyth reels it in. Forsyth, nice bounce pass inside. Kangas with a behind-the-back block on Fellows. That's the third block of the game for Brock Kangas. This kid is working hard defensively. Look at this on the blind side. Polari inbounds. That one I almost could have caught. How you doing, Gabe Howe? It's all right, basketball's not too bad. One time I had a hockey puck fly at me. That didn't end so well. Gaudet the kick out. Berube feeds Seymour. He moves to his right, tries to take on Polari. Kress wanted to feed Smith. The bounce pass intercepted. And now the Tigers settle down this offense. Howe to DePaula, moves inside the arc. Nice feed over to Howe. What a connection for those two. DePaula to Howe down low for a pair. Look at this passing. Or not. That's all right, folks, you saw it. This game's moving too fast. Minute 50 left to play in this contest. It's an 18-point lead for these Tigers, the largest of the night. Gaudet has it here. Little give and go to Berube. Berube doesn't take the shot inside. Kicks one out to Smith on the key. No. Smith follows his shot nicely. Now he's in the corner. Finds Gaudet for the three, and that's much better. 8 points for Sam Gaudet, the sophomore. Forsyth here. Bounce pass down low. What a feed to Fellows. Aaron Fellows has 15 in this one. The Lakers now. Sam Kress to Berube outside. Dylan Smith. Back to Berube in the corner. Drives baseline. Some contact on that play. Looks like a foul was called. And that one is on Camden Polari. I believe it's his third of the game. That sends Evan Berube to the line for the second time tonight. Went 1 for 2 the first time. And Berube makes the first one. Second one for Berube, no good. Howe, no trouble gathering that. 45 seconds left. Lakers with no quit in them. Still trying hard on defense here despite trailing big. 40 seconds now. DePaula shovels one over. It's Fellows here straight away. Finds DePaula again. Howe to Forsyth. Howe works his way around. Nice feed to Fellows. Just too awkward of a position to get a good shot off. Kress, Gaudet up out front, no good. Seymour tried his best to keep that one alive for Sunapee, but lost it on the baseline. "12 seconds left. 10, and the Tigers will tick down the clock. What an excellent game. H.R. Clough, Kearsarge Heating turning up the heat, player of the game. Who else but Christian Forsythe? 37 points in the game for him. The most I've ever seen from a high school player is 38. But what a game it was for Christian Forsythe and these Newport Tigers, who now improve to 5-4 on the season. For all of us here at Yankee Cable Network, I've been Berkeley Stevens. Thanks for watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Main Street Bookends of Warner. For books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from MJ Harrington Jewelers here on Main Street in Newport, celebrating 75 years of service to this town and to you, those jewelry lovers out there. And I'm now joined by the owner, David Lance. Hello, David.
Good morning, Abby.
Happy 75th celebration. And I should mention that you are only 4 years younger, so it's not your 75th birthday as well. It's just MJ
Not
Harrington.
quite. That is correct.
Congratulations on such a huge milestone for any business, but specifically you guys right here in the heart of Newport. How's it feel to be celebrating 75 years?
It's pretty overwhelming when I start to think about the fact that we've been fortunate to hang around for 75 years and hope to do so for a long time into the future. The business actually started, though, my aunt and uncle bought a going business that had been run by a guy named Maurice Downing for about 22 years. And then, interestingly, Uncle Mike and Aunt Phyllis ran it for 22, had no children, sold it to my dad, who had been a watchmaker since the Second World War. He went to school on the GI Bill. But my Uncle Mike, most people are not aware, had to quit school in 8th grade to support his family during the Depression.
Wow.
So he was really kind of self-made guy, and he was a self-taught watchmaker. He loved me. He was a natural mechanic, so he fixed everything from electric razors to clocks to watches, and they lived above the store, so they just worked all the time. So after their 22-year hitch, they were ready to retire and move to Florida. And having no children, they had that flexibility.
Sure.
So the store really began, though, back in the 1800s, and there was a gentleman by the name of Woodbury, Amos Woodbury, and then he sold to a guy after his son George joined him. They sold to an N.A. Norrie, and there were a couple of changes along the way, and then Mr. Downing bought the business in the 20s and made it somehow survive through the Great Depression and was very active in this community. as Rotarian and other service organizations. I guess the theme of service seems to run deep in the business, and it was something my dad and uncles, and my aunt were very clear about. They just said, hey, listen, you're here to serve the community in whatever way. So sometimes we can be serving in capacities other than the actual jewelry world, but it's just fun to be part of that. So
definitely.
That's how it's evolved in 1992. 22 years, interestingly, after Dad, and it wasn't planned this way, but he had the helm for 22 years and sold it to my brother Jeff and I. And then my brother Jeff moved to Denver in 1996, I believe, and I bought him out. So I've sort of disrupted that chain of 22 years, because I've been at it now for 31 years. And during that time, my first job was actually in New London. We opened a store in New London in 1976. And that was my first official job, and Phyllis and Mike Harrington came out of retirement to help me out for 3 months, and then come January 1st, they were gone. And they just said, you're on your own. So we hired one other person, and it was a small operation, but we were there for almost 20 years. And in the interim, we opened a store in Claremont in 1990, and that store was around for 20 years, and we closed that store in 2010.
Wow.
And really focused on this location. This has really been the heart and soul of our business forever, and we have old repairs that go back to 1952. We have an old watch we have not been able to find a family for, so it's in the downstairs vault. Hopefully someday we'll make a connection, and a grandchild or somebody will be able to identify it as their grandmothers or.
How cool is that?
So yeah, we hang on to everything. We've got a lot of space with big vault upstairs, but the same size vault downstairs. So we have a lot of storage area for really nice things.
I'm sure if some of those pieces could talk, you would love to know what they could say.
I sure would.
Talk about today currently. Obviously, you're still very successful because you just celebrated 75 years, but the staff and everything makes this such a wonderful place to be. It does. We have a great crew. We have a finance lady that's been with us almost 25 years. We have goldsmiths. The one has been with me over 20 years, another one over 30 years. And it's refreshing, and certain levels of comfort exist when you've got that kind of quality people around you every day. Right. And we've got a couple of relatively new salespeople, that one's almost 7 years, the other's almost 4. And they've just absorbed the industry wonderfully, and they get people, and they really communicate well, and that's half the battle. They can always learn about jewelry if they're people like you that love to communicate. Right, of course.
I mean, you would slide in here with no problem, because you just are very at ease communicating with folks. So
Pretty
that's the
things
kind of thing.
And working with people,
right.
Sure.
There
I'd be happy to work here. Yes,
so
definitely.
That's what really makes it go, and we have been very blessed with a lot of support from the communities over the years, and we feel very, very fortunate.
Definitely. Just recap quickly, how did the big 75th celebration go? I loved your ramp up to the 75 days with a picture each day on social media. That was really fun to see. But how was the big party to celebrate?
The big party was fun. It was technically a business after hours, which the local Chamber of Commerce's get together, and so the Lake Sunapee Region Chamber and the Newport Chamber kind of co-sponsored it, and we had close to 100 people that night here, and we gave away all kinds of gifts, and during the course of that week, last week, we gave away a couple of pieces of jewelry every day, some of which we made, some of which was donated by different vendors that we've worked with for most of our company's history.
Great.
And they wanted to be part of it, so they sent things to us, and it was just a really fun week, and now we've sort of felt like we're kicking off. Who knows what the rest of the year will hold. We will have an estate sale later on this summer, and we'll just do a lot of things that we can connect logically to the 75th. But I like the idea, media lady Stephanie said, let's do a picture every day for 75 days. I
loved it.
And it was such fun, because I had no idea. I just gave her all the pictures I could find.
Sure.
And she found a bunch more, and I had no idea every day what would be on the
It was a really fun thing to see, and be able to see somebody and say, hey, I know exactly who that is. So really fun. Well, David, I hope that you every day just feel like you've done such great success here for MJ Harrington's, and I'm sure you've made your aunt and uncle very, very proud, because they're the ones that got you here to start this wonderful thing.
They did. Thank you very much for being here, Abby.
Congratulations.
Thanks.